Just one. Got my trivia ready here in case I need to add any sweetness to this. And my little tea kettle here. Marshmallows, dehydrated marshmallows for hot chocolate. But today is hashtag Tea Tuesday, and I'm having my Dorset tea that my friend Carol from So Carol in Dorset, England sent. She sent that to me for Christmas, so I am going to enjoy some of that today for my tea. This little, tea is ready. I was just about ready to say this little light, the switch will turn off. The light will go off when the water is boiled. So it's ready. And I have chosen these Walker's mini shortbread cookies. They're Christmas trees, actually. I got them at Christmas time. But this is the first chance I've had to get into them. And I'm going to have a few of these little cookies with my tea. So, I don't like real strong tea, but I'm going to possibly reuse the tea bag. So, it's going back here for now. And let's go settle down and have some tea. Hi everybody, welcome to Deb's Way. I'm Deb. You're here now in my family room, sitting and relaxing with me, having a cup of hot tea, and some of these shortbread cookies pretty soon too. I already tried one and they're really pretty good. So anyway, the tea is very good too. Thank you very much, Carol, for gifting me with this Dorset tea. It's a mild tea. I like mild teas. I don't like real strong or fruity or flavored teas. The only flavored tea I have found so far that I do like is that Bengal spice tea. That is delicious, but this is good. And it's still very hot. So let me let it cool down a little bit. So first of all, before I get started with anything more, I want to thank Patty with Life with Patty and Kathy with Kathy's Favorite Things for co-hosting this collaboration, hashtag Tea Tuesday, which has been going on now for over a year, quite a long time. I haven't been doing it the full length of time, but I have thoroughly enjoyed participating. Oh gosh, I know I've been in here for just a little bit over a year maybe. Yeah. So it's been a lot of fun. It's a chance to just sit down and talk to people, and it's kind of like a personal daily vlog. You sit down and have something to drink, like hot tea. I've had hot chocolate. I've had my Pepsi Zero. I almost said Pepsi Free, but it's Pepsi Zero, or Pepsi, or whatever you want along that line. And you just kind of talk about what you're doing, what you have done, if you went shopping, or whatever you want the video to be about. That is your Tea Tuesday, okay? So today, yeah, I guess it's just going to be a little personal vlog. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, I was out running errands a little bit this morning. I needed to get some food supplied up for Ginger. She's going through her food like she loves it. I'm glad she does. So I bought her a new supply of that, and also dog treats. She's been going through her treats quite a bit too. So what I've bought now lately, because she goes through a variety of different treats. She'll have some sort of treat for a while and then get tired of it, and then I have to go find another one that she might like. And then she'll go on that for a little while and then get tired of that. So I'm searching all over again. And what I found recently, the last time anyway that I went buying food, I found some little bags of the training treats. And they're beef flavored and chicken. And there was one peanut butter one. I didn't get that one though. But I bought her some more of those. She seems to really love them. And they're little tiny treats, you know, for dog training. You don't want to give a huge treat to reward the dog for doing something that you want them to do. You give them a little treat. Well, that's what these little cookies are. And they're plenty for her. So she's all supplied up now for a while in food and treats. I also had to go out and get some medicine that William's doctor ordered for him. Yes. He's been battling this cough and cold for over a week now. The cold itself kind of subsided, but that cough has lingered on. And he's been taking this one cough medicine that, well, he likes, but anyway, NyQuil. He says that it works on him, so okay, fine. He's been taking that, but I told him that I think at this point you need to have an antibiotic to knock it out of your system. So that's exactly what he got from the doctor today. He's on an antibiotic now, and it's kind of different. It sounds like it's 2 medications in one. Let me see here. Of course, I can't read it without my glasses. It's called Cefdinir, Cefdinir. 2 pills a day, and they're 300 milligram capsules. But he's on that antibiotic. I've never heard of it before, but I was reading the information about it, and it made it sound like it's 2 medications in one. So, hey, you know what? No matter how many medications it is, as long as it works, fine. Well, we have all of our Christmas decoration put away. Yes, we do. Well, okay, let me backtrack a little bit there. We took down, you know, everything that was in the family room here, everything in the kitchen area, and put everything in storage tubs, and it's out in the storage shed, except for the Christmas tree. I told William we need to make things a little bit easier for next year on me. We're trying something new this year by leaving the Christmas tree up, all decorated. The lights are on it, you know, strings of lights, nothing plugged in, of course, but it's all ready to plug in and go for next year, okay? And it's sitting out in the formal living room where we don't really go or spend much time at all. So it's tucked away in a corner there, out of sight to me here in the family room. We spend most of our time in the family room in this area, you know, kitchen and dining room is back here. So this is the area where we spend most of our time daily when we're at home. That tree can stay out in that formal living room very nicely until next year. And I think that'll help me a lot in decorating, saving time and effort. It still takes a little bit of effort on my part, but you know, we do enjoy the decorations once they're up. We enjoy it very much. But this year, it's all tucked away for this year now. I even have taken the Christmas cards down from the patio deck doors here, and I laid them out to show you, because I did get more cards in after I showed them initially on another Tea Tuesday video. So I'm going to show all the cards that came in from other YouTubers and viewers of mine. I also am going to include showing a few gifts that I received in addition to what I already showed. And I was very pleased. I was surprised by some of the gifts that I did get, you know, well, just about all of them. I mean, I wasn't expecting to get the gifts, and I was just very appreciative. You know, it was very nice of you to think of me and send a card and a gift. So thank you again. But here's what I'm going to show you is the cards that I got, all of them, and then the gifts, okay? Here's that little video now. Cards I've taken down, ready to pack things away for the season, are, this one's from Winter, Happy Camper. This is from Lisa with the Beehive Buzz. This one is from Henry, Irene, Jack, and Isa at Brainstorm Acres. This card is from Dee and Doug with Dee's Diet and More. And then this card is from Carol and Chris from So Carol. This card is from Lisa Ann and her family, and her channel name is Lisa Ann Spencer. And this is from Kathleen at My Alabama Farm Life. And this is from a viewer, Carol Ann. And then this card from John and Sharon. Mint is what Sharon goes by, and she's a viewer. And then Wendy and Tom Hardneck at Hardneck Farms. This is from Pinky, or actually, I always call her Pinky. This is from Trish at Pinky's Farm. Sorry about that, Trish. And then this next one is from Brian and family, and that's Brian's Lois, I hope I say that right, Hills Homestead. And the next one is from Ian at Ian Y. Gath. And the last one is from Misha Lee at Misha Lee. And a couple of Christmas gifts. This is from Lisa Ann Spencer. Thanks so much, Lisa. I tell you, that looks delicious. And then the Christmas candles from Kathleen at My Alabama Farm Life. Her daughter makes these candles. I'm going to zoom in here and see if you can see the website to order these candles, made by House of Leo. That's her daughter, okay? And this really does smell like Christmas cedar. It smells so good. They're both the same, but it smells so good. Thank you, Kathleen. And these little doilies came in the Christmas card that Winter at the Happy Camper sent to me. Thank you very much, Winter. I love lace doilies like this. I'll have to find a special place to put them. Yeah. So we had a very nice Christmas this year and a very nice quiet New Year's, and I'm sitting a little lopsided here. There. It happens. Hey. Now, another thing I wanted to share with you was something that, oh my goodness, I've used in my, can you hear William coughing in the background? Yeah, that's that cough that's still lingering on. Anyway, I have used an organizer, a daily organizer, for many, many years. I first started with an organizer back in the, I want to say 1990s or the late 1980s. I worked for AT&T at that time, downtown Minneapolis. And we had a coworker who was a recent college graduate, you know, and he came in, he was all businesslike and very organized, and you knew he was going to be moving up the chain of command. But he had an organizer, and it was just a black vinyl with a fold-over clasp that Velcroed shut. I remember it very well. I told him, well, that's really kind of neat. You know, I'd never seen anything like that before. And he had, you know, his calendar in there and notepad and notes and everything like that. And I was impressed with it. Well, during his employment, his stay in our office, he bought a new organizer, a very fancy leather one and big pages. Anyway, he was emptying out his vinyl organizer and he was going to throw it away. And I just told him, I said, do you mind if I take it? and just give it a try and see if I would like using one? Sure, no problem. So I took that thing. It was still in good shape. It wasn't ready for the trash yet at all. I used that organizer for many, many years. I loved it. Now, shortly after I got that, well, a few years anyway, a few years after I got that organizer from him, the Palm Pilots, some of you may remember them, but the Palm Pilots came into being. And I thought, well, that'd be kind of like having an organizer, you know, very easy to carry in my purse and whatnot, but I didn't get it. I'm glad I didn't. I like to write things down. I like to write myself notes. I like to have a calendar page to look at with, you know, things, important dates circled and that sort of thing. I am a more visual person using pen and paper. So I have had an organizer since back then in the early 1990s. Or like I say, the 1980s, I don't know. It'd be the late 1980s. But anyway, I've had several through the years. They last me quite a few years, but back in the time when I was working in the office, I used to carry it to my office every day. And I would have it laying out on my desk, open to the calendar page, you know, ready to see, well, what's new for today? You know, what appointment do I have, or whose birthday is it, or whatever. But I used that thing on a daily basis. I carried it with me to work all the time. Nowadays, since I'm not working, yeah, I don't carry it around with me much at all anymore, but I still use a daily organizer, a daily calendar. And I was using this one for a long time. I've had this for several years, but I don't know if you can see here on the video, on the edges here, it's starting to fray. It's cracked. It's showing its wear and tear. So I just decided, oh, and then too, you know, the pen holder inside here, that kind of ripped apart. I guess I'm kind of rough with it, I don't know. But I decided that I wanted to get me a new one. And I was looking around for months, really, literally months, and I found this one. I really like this. This is my new organizer. Let me take out some of the mail here. This is my new organizer with little side pockets here, and then my daily calendar with some little notes to me that I might need, you know, to remind me to do things. My pens I keep here, even though I've got a pen holder here that I can clip it on, I don't want to rip that. So I'm just putting my pens here for right now. But my calendars, and then my addresses and phone numbers, and then I have some pages here in the back that are like important lists of things. But this is my new organizer. And what did I say it was? It's a Franklin Quest. And this, well, nowadays, Franklin Quest was the old company. They merged with Covey and became Franklin Covey. It's a very well-known company, and I'm just glad that I found something similar to what I did have, because I really like this tapestry pattern, and I couldn't find it anymore, you know, when I was looking. This is a day runner, and I can use my day runner pages in the new Franklin Quest. Well, it's a new to me, you know, but this is a used organizer that I got off of, where did I get this? I think I got it off Poshmark. And I'm very pleased with it. It's like brand new, very gently used, if used at all. But I will definitely be using it for many years, I know. So this was kind of a nice little pre-Christmas present to me, because I did get it before Christmas. And then I got it all organized with the January and the New Year calendar and everything, ready to go. So let me show you one thing that I do keep. Actually, I keep two things here in the bag that I got when I worked at the hospital. And When I worked at the hospital, it was Florida Hospital. Now it's Advent Health, something like that. It's an Adventist religious hospital, religious-based hospital. And they had these cards. Yeah. They have paintings like this in the hallway throughout the hospital, or they used to. And at one point they had postcards made up. And I was lucky enough to get a couple of the postcards. And I've hung on to these for many years. Goodness, how long ago was it now? Well, many years, you know what I mean? It's like been 10, 15 years. Yeah. So I keep those pictures tucked away in my organizer as well. And also the organizer does zip, just like the other one did as well, but I never zip it closed. I never did. So I think that's about it for today. Not much is going to be taking place this week, I'm sure. Not until William is feeling better, and hopefully within another day or so. He'll be feeling much better once he gets past that cough. Yeah, I feel better myself knowing that he's got these antibiotics that will help, get him over that hump. Because William doesn't have a immune system. Because of some other medication that he takes, it compromised his immune system. So he needs to have a little bit of help, every now and then when he comes down with there he goes again. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but okay. Anyway, poor thing. He's trying to rest. So, and I'm trying to be a little bit quiet out here. So I think I better go and just watch my movie. I don't know what I'm going to watch yet. We didn't rent any off of Redbox today. William took a look at it, but I guess nothing really interested him. So no movies today at our house except what we find on TV, on demand. So anyway, that's about it for this Tea Tuesday. Not much going on here, as you can tell. But anyway, hope you're all having a good one out there. You take care, and I'll be talking to you again real soon, but it's bye for now on this Tea Tuesday. Oh yeah, it's still warm. It's not hot, but it's cooled down quite nicely. So I'm gonna have a shortbread cookie Christmas tree. Shortbread cookies are good. And I guess I have a little girl that wants to go outside. So off I go. Yeah.